Here we go. Here we go. I'm back with one of my favorite guests, my brother, a true to life hero. Please welcome Sergeant Nicholas Irving. Nick, what up?
What's going on? What's going on? I appreciate it.
Yo, it's always a pleasure to see you, brother.
You too. You too. Another day. Another day.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, this day is a little different. We're less than 24 hours. I mean, Nick, it's been a crazy 24 hours.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's like it felt like a dream. It doesn't feel real, to be honest with you. Does not feel real.
Okay. I'm sure the audience knows exactly what we're talking about. This has been literally a crazy 24 hours. Former President Trump, there's been an attempted assassination on his life. Nick, when you got the news, what was your first thoughts?
I thought it was AI. I thought it was AI generated. I thought what I was seeing, like my lifetime, I was born in '86. The president that was before that almost had the assassination happen to him, that was 1981. So like for me to witness that in my lifetime was kind of like, I've never seen anything like it. I didn't believe it. I genuinely thought it was AI. I told my wife, I was like, hey, someone tried to shoot Trump with like a BB gun or something like that when the first reports started to come out. And I'm like, this doesn't make any sense. But initially, it did not feel real. No.
You know, when the first report started coming out, I didn't know what to think because all they were showing was the clip. You know, Trump grabbed his ear.
Yeah.
He fell to the floor. So I didn't know. They weren't putting it out there as an assassination attempt at that time. They didn't know what it was. I'm thinking maybe something happened in the crowd. I'm like, what's going on?
The way the Secret Service rushed in, I think that I think they knew what happened off the get-go. I think it was, they didn't want to cause like much of an uproar, or they didn't want to cause like a panic, but there's no way that they did not know immediately like what happened. There's no way. And it's just like, I don't know, like my conspiracy theory mind goes off and I'm thinking it's almost like maybe they didn't want it. That's not the way it was supposed to go down. It was kind of like a shock that this guy missed that shot that close. I don't know. It almost feels like that.
Okay, hold on. Cause you going somewhere.
My bad.
I didn't expect to go. So you got to be a little more detailed. What exactly does that mean?
What that means is there's like, in my line of work as a sniper, not just in special operations, but when I was a private military contractor, like what the Secret Service does, and if you wanted to envision what I did overseas for, like 50% of the job was diplomatic security and providing Secret Service type work for diplomats. One of them happened to be Joe Biden back when he was the vice president. Another one was Hillary Clinton. I forget her title at the time, but Hillary Clinton and Joe Biden, they came to Iraq and I was providing security for them at like the Secret Service level. There's so many catastrophic failures that happen that in order for all those things to line up, it's like instead of Trump giving that speech that day or yesterday, he should have played the lottery for like the billionaire jackpot, because it's so many catastrophic failures, not just from like the Secret Service aspect, but the local police, SWAT, everybody that was involved with that. And I'm not even going to get into the like videos that I saw of the Secret Service agents that were that jumped on Trump initially. Initially, they were asking questions like, what do we do or what are we doing? That's one thing that's what you train for. For that even to have to be asked is beyond me. And then you have Secret Service agents who can't holster their pistol. And why are you holstering your pistol when you've encountered a threat such as like an assassination attempt? So there was so many weird events, not listening to the crowd beneath them for like 2 minutes, saying, hey, there's somebody up on the roof with a gun, and they ignore that. It's just the way the counter snipers reacted, how they engaged, None of that makes sense. When I was doing work as a sniper and counter sniper for in the military and private military contractor, like there's no way that would have happened. And at that distance, those rooftops would have been secured like initially. Looking at an overlay of that, that would be my primary focus if I were doing a counter sniper operation. Looking at the rooftops, those rooftops would have been secured. The distance, direction, everything about those rooftops that I need to know. What's there the day prior? I'm doing all my pre-mission planning, taking mental snapshots and photographs of, what's there the day prior. That way, if something appears after the fact, it's not, it's out of place and doesn't seem right. I want to focus in on that, and not including the tree line that was behind the buildings. The buildings would have been my first primary, like my focal point. There's so many things that went bad that day or yesterday. So many bad things.